Hi Pisces, welcome to your January 2021. I know it is love and general reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot and you're Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. Everyone is welcome. Is my table wobbly? Just a little. Am I wearing a jumper that I thought was very Piscean? Yes. Can you see? You probably can't see it properly. It's got little glittery jewels on. I know, I'm a Pisces too, and I know how much we Pisces love a bit of reflective sparkle. I know. I have a theory that it's got something to do with, you know, when you see fish in the shoal and they're silver and they flash. Yeah, have you ever watched that as a Pisces? If you do that, it's like David Attenborough and you watch the bait ball and all the mackerel, the silver mackerel, swim either way. I actually can feel my heart rate going... you know, in a real, I don't even know what it is, but I know it's something to do with being Pisces. Please leave me a comment in the comment section if that is you, fellow Pisceans. Okay, what do we need to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gosh, that's a lot of wandage, a lot of wands. Ooh, what do we need to know for my lovely fellow Pisceans? There will be an extended reading as ever, and the link, wow, is in the description box below, Pisces. Crumbs. Whew. Pisces. Now, who did I talk to about this? I think it was Scorpio. We talked about Robert Frost. I think it's a poem called Mending a Wall. What are you keeping in? Oh my God, Pisces, and what are you keeping out? Overall energy card. And do you know what? And I'm looking at my notes. Yeah. Scorpio got the Ace of Cups as well. Same tarot pack. And it has been used several times since. It has been well shuffled. That's interesting. Okay. Pisces, your overall energy coming into 2021, I'm doing a little dance because it's such a nice card, okay, is, I almost want to go angelic, la, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, baby, that is one beautiful card. And you know, water, is that a water lily or is it a lotus? It's a Piscean, that is a Piscean flower anyway, I know that much. And I love the idea, one, that for flowers, but two, flowers that float on water with a big cup of love and a dove, okay? What more do you want, Pisces? What more do you want? And directly underneath that is the chariot. Cancerian energy. Don't mind if I do. And I can't ignore as well, I don't always do this, it's a bit messy. Wow. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could, Pisces, be dealing with a fellow water sign, but some of you seem to be dealing with a fire sign, and others with you are just dealing with a lot, you know, a lot of stuff. Pisceans are famous for it, and I always say this, and I will say it again, that astrologer, and I'm trying to remember his name now, Jonathan. It will come to me. So he's died now. He was my favourite astrologer. He died about 10 years ago. Jonathan Caner. Oh, still has a website. His son, I think, or nephew. His nephew's doing it. He always said about Pisceans get into extraordinary amounts of scrapes, you know, and trouble. But don't forget that as they're sort of leaping around or sort of swimming around, that there is this kind of invisible gossamer safety net that Pisceans magically kind of fall into. So do have faith in that, Pisces, because not going to lie, there's a lot going on as you go into 2021. In order to welcome what I would say is either new love or certainly a renewal of love, in whichever way that comes into your life, you are torn somehow. The chariot is also two horses going in a different direction. One goes this way, one goes that way. It's definitely conflict. there is some element as you move into 2021 of emotional conflict. And this could be with divine masculine energy for some of you, because I got the Emperor as well. Interesting. But also it's worth bearing in mind when you get the Emperor, Pisces, there may be, and I want to say issues, but issues doesn't even cover it. I'm just going to call it things to do with your father, okay? I'm keeping it really general, and it may be that your father has already passed, because we have next to the Emperor that Death card, which is Scorpio energy. But it doesn't make a difference. It's to do with your relationship as it was, or as it is, or as it always will be, okay? And how that impacts on your ability to receive love, okay? Wowzers. Because underneath that King of Cups, wow, we got the Lovers. Now the Lovers is the choice. And there's no doubt that as you go into 2021, you don't take everything with you that you were carrying in 2020. The universe kind of, I would normally say, wants to throw you a bone, but it wants to give you a cup, which is a much better thing for a Piscean. You can swim in a cup that big. You can look at the beauty of the fountain of the Ace of Cups. You can marvel at the water lilies, you know, lotus flowers, whatever they are. But it's going to, I want to say ask you to pay a price, but it's not about paying a price. The universe wants you to receive love in a way that you never have before in 2021. And yet, Pisces, you are going to have to be brave about the things that are obstacles standing in the way of that opportunity, okay? Whether that be people, whether that be issues to do with your father, whether that be toxicity, although we don't have that Devil card yet, but I can, you know, it may come up in the extended, but because I can feel that kind of energy. Okay, there's such a lot, it's making me really gabbly, so apologies if this is a bit gabbly, Pisces. Do hit the like button and subscribe though if you do like this video and it is entertaining you in some way as a fellow Pisces. 10 of Wands. Something which you've carried for a long time. A habit, probably as a Pisces, probably is a habit. A secret, a coping mechanism. It could even be a collection of people, because Pisces is like a sponge, isn't it? And Pisceans tend to, rather than, you know, select friends, they collect friends, I think, Pisceans. So people come into your orbit over a number of years and you have a collection. Some of those people are true friends, Pisces, and some of those people aren't, I think, okay? With that 10 of Wands, you reach a point where you can no longer support a person, an idea, or a way of being, a way of thinking. Let's say, for example, with the Emperor and the Death card, that you had an emotionally unavailable parent, because it could also be, it's just masculine energy, okay? So you had an emotionally unavailable parent, and that has made you cautious, or it has made you whatever it's made you, because it affects different people in different ways. It may have made you very overgiving, you know, as a Piscean, that's quite likely. As you move into 2021, I think you're no longer willing or able to keep playing that, to keep taking part in that, to keep letting that run you. If you are in relationship with somebody and the King of Cups is here, there's a kind of a dividing off of priorities with this Chariot card. Now this is weird, because normally with the Chariot, two horses going in different directions, and don't forget, Pisces, you are two fish going in different directions all the time, contradicting each other. You are a ball of contradiction. That's how you swim, okay? I'm going to say and I've never said this before actually, unusually for you, Choose one horse and stick to it. I know. How very un-Piscean and how very un-chariot-like. Normally when I get the chariot, I say to people, keep the chariot on the road, let the two horses go in different directions and ride with the chaos. No, Pisces. Choose one horse and stick to it. And with that in mind, okay, the Eight of Cups. Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is not at home in Pisces, I can tell you that now. It is a sign, it is a planet of tough decisions, tough choices, head ruling the heart. It's a planet of doing what's best for the long term. Pisceans are, I would say, heart ruling everything type people. But what you get here is someone who decides to walk away from something they once loved or still do, okay? And that's an eclipse up there. Pisces with the Lovers card as well, which is also known as the Choice. As you move into 2021, and we're at the beginning, you have to take one road or the other, okay? And we talked about this in Scorpio, about Robert Frost mending the wall. Are you keeping people in or are you keeping people out? You know, build your wall. Your wall is probably about boundaries, it's about defenses, but it's also about supporting the people who are on your inner circle, whether that be romantic relationship, family, employers, colleagues, or any other of the general people that Pisceans have scattered around their lives, you know, aunties that aren't really aunties, uncles that aren't really uncles, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, whoever it is that is in your sort of Piscean entourage, okay? The bad one's got to go. I know, I don't normally talk this decisively to Pisceans because I know we're ever so mushy and we're very bloodlinesy, or particularly the February ones are. The March Pisces are normally better at sort of levelling boundaries, but Pisces, it's necessary to kick the bad stuff out, and anything to do with your relationship with the masculine which has caused you to be messy or what's the word I'm looking for? A bit drifty. You know what I'm talking about if you're a Pisces. Because look, we've got this rather lovely little set of cards, the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is again about making decisions. You've got two wands and all the twos are to an extent about making decisions. But also he's holding the globe. It's new horizons emotionally. Remember, we're talking about the Ace of Cups. And your new horizon is receiving that big fat Ace of Cups just the way you deserve it, right through your life, okay? It could be romantic, it could be, I think it's in everything. You don't have to grab what you deserve, but you do have to bathe in it and let it rain down, Pisces, okay? And before you can do that, before the universe does that, clear out the bad stuff so there's room for it to breathe. You get the Moon. The Moon is the Pisces card. Now, I like that. I love it when I'm doing a reading and the astrological card comes up for that sign because it shows that you're in your Pisces power. Pisces power. I feel like having some kind of like superwoman fish thing. Pisces power. What would Pisces power look like? I don't know. I don't even know how to look like a fish. Okay. Answers in the comment section, please. Now, if we take this on, Pisces, if we take on these new horizons, this expansiveness, this opportunity, it doubles to the Four of Wands, and that is a portal. You can see with the garland, you can go through it. You can go through it and you can walk into something very different. 2021 can be very, very different for you, but there's a lot of wands in this reading. This person, Mars in Leo, is defending their territory and standing up for themselves. This is not a very... It's not to say that Pisceans don't stand up for themselves, but I don't think they enjoy it. And I don't think they do it very obviously or overtly. And this, like I said, choose one horse and stick to it. You know, it's literally one thing or another. What do you choose? Okay? And then Pisces, look, the Strength card. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or a fire sign here as well. Others of you dealing with an air sign. That Strength card is about you. It's about self-mastery. It's about knowing yourself, your lovely Piscean self, okay? Knowing your higher Neptune abilities, your psychic abilities, your empathic abilities, your magical abilities, your magic gossamer safety net, but at the same time challenging your Neptune lower energies, which are escapism, lack of boundaries and altered states, and also being dominated by other people's thought patterns, Pisces. In the extended reading, I'm going to look at the Lover's card, the King of Cups. I'm going to look at the Ace of Cups. I'm going to, this card, we didn't even look at this card, the Magician. That's you, Pisces. When you get the Magician, it's about loving your own agency and being the magician. Masculine energy, external magic, not the normal magic, which is High Priestess energy for Pisceans. It's all hidden, it's all mysterious, it's all dreams. No, out there on the table, I am the alchemist, I am in charge, I'm number one. I'm off to do your extended reading. Links in the description box. Namaste.